This is our Pride special. So this will be releasing at some point in June, I believe.
Excellent.
So I think today we're talking about our experiences with being LGBT, basically.
Perfection.
And then I guess we can also link it into the current environments and stuff like that with what's going on at the moment across the world.
The unfortunate events that are occurring.
Exactly. Right, so we should probably do our little introductions.
Great.
Right. Okay, so who's going first? I'll go first. Alright, we'll start recording properly in... Okay, action, basically. Hello everyone, I'm Ted. I'm just Ted. You okay?
Drinking water and I choke.
Oh god, I feel awful. I'm just doing an introduction and you're dying in the background. Great. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good.
Anyway, restart. Hello, I'm Ted. I don't want to know. I'm just Ted, guys. Um, I'm one of your hosts. That's about it. Okay. It's your turn, Jeff.
Jeff.
Just Jeff. Is that what you have to say, Jeff?
Yes.
Oh, that's very understandable. Well, our topic for today is well, it's our Pride special episode. So today is just talking about our experiences with being queer and some messages for people out there who might be struggling, and then just a kind of conversation on like what's going on at the moment and how we feel about that, and kind of
Sad.
overall, I guess overall effects on the community. Oh, what should we do first?
But maybe we could like start off with, like our identities and how they sort of have interacted with other people, like how other people sort of react.
Oh yeah, because newsflash, guys, we might be having my mom on as a guest because she's an absolute icon. I don't know. We'll have to see how she feels in a bit. But she said that she'd come on, but I'm not too sure. Um, so I guess we could give her a little interview later on in the podcast.
Possibly.
So I think the first course of action might be to introduce like ourselves and like our sort of identities within the community, if you get what I mean.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to go first?
Sure. I am bisexual. I like ladies more than men. So technically, I sometimes say I'm gay, but I'm not technically gay. I am bisexual. And I use it pronouns, but I don't really advertise that, so not really relevant. But it's like I thought I'd bring it up. Um, some people might be able to relate.
Is it my turn now?
And yeah, that's what the
Oh,
long pause is about.
So, as you know, I'm Ted, and I am trans. I'm trans man. Um, I'm so I'm a trans man, and I am gay, and recently discovered that I am romantic. Get on, guys.
Mm?
It basically means that I guess to put it is I form an attraction to someone that I probably don't know very well, and then as that emotional connection kind of forms, I lose attraction.
Ah, so it's like
So,
the opposite of what is it, demi-romantic?
yeah, it literally is the opposite of demi-romantic, and I've
Okay.
realised that it causes a lot of problems with forming long-term relationships, which is why I
Yeah.
just can't maintain one. And I use he/him pronouns.
Cool. So I feel like you probably have a bit more to talk about than me in terms of like, how other people have reacted to you because, your identity is a lot more front and center than mine.
Um, I don't. I mean, with being trans, I'm quite open about it, but like online, I'm definitely a lot more open about it than I am in real life.
Yeah,
Um,
understandable.
I mean, I will walk around like at school and stuff like that, and I've got a trans pin on my school lanyard. I think it's the one you gave me a few years ago. Um,
Mm.
I've got like, and then I wear like a trans bracelet, and like a little cat made me a little like a little trans and gay lube man snake, and it's like
Oh,
living on my lanyard. If Cat could be bothered, I might send a photo of it later so you can put it on the podcast. But um, no, but I mean, within school and definitely outside, I definitely try my hardest to advocate for like obviously trans rights and stuff like that, and I try my hardest to educate people on it, like especially in school, because it's just not spoken about enough.
yeah, unfortunately.
So within school, me and Kat are trying to advocate for it a bit more and not push it, but more push it being spoken about because it's just
Spread
so
awareness.
spread awareness of it and educate people on it because the amount of homophobia and transphobia that I've seen in school, especially directed to myself, it's just absolutely ridiculous. It shouldn't be happening.
No, not in this day and age.
No, it's disgusting.
Mm. Just because you were born with the wrong, the wrong body, it's a bit
Yeah,
ridiculous. Like, what's people's attachment to certain genitals mean certain gender? What's with that?
I don't understand it. Just let
No,
people be
exactly.
people be who they are at the end of the day. It's none of your business. It's not affecting you.
Besides, it's not like you chose to be a man. Like, you were born like this.
Exactly. Like if I had the option to, I wouldn't be like this. But it's just who I am at the end of the day.
Yeah, who would choose all of this? Like, who would choose gender dysphoria, transphobia, all of this?
I didn't choose to be discriminated against. I didn't
No,
optionally go out there to choose to be part of an oppressed minority within society. I don't want this, but it's just what I have to live with.
unfortunately.
And I'm proud of it. Like I'm proud of it. It's part of who I am at the end of the day, but doesn't mean I want it.
Yeah, life would be easier if we were all just in the right bodies.
Yeah. I mean, we could do a bit about our sort of coming out story if you wanted. You don't have to, but we might be able to.
I haven't got much of a story, to be honest. My coming out was relatively easy, thankfully.
Well, I mean, I could talk a bit about my coming out story. It's quite a long
Sure.
one. Um, so
Yeah.
sort of been kind of questioning ever since I was quite young. Growing up, like especially as a kid, I was never really gender conforming to the female identity, if you get what I mean.
Mm.
Um, and I think when I was probably about 11 years old, I'd just started secondary school, and I was definitely more gender conforming. I came out as quite a lot of things, but eventually, when I was about 13 or 14, I came out as trans. Um, I went through quite a few names, but I mean, telling my parents was terrifying because you just didn't know how they would
Mm.
react. Um,
Yeah.
it's one thing coming out as non-binary or something, and then coming out and saying I'm actually the complete opposite of like what I was assigned at birth.
I mean, with
Um,
non-binary, then you have to go through the whole like explaining how to use they them pronouns.
yeah,
Like, no, I can't just be a girl or just be a boy. Like, I don't fit in with either of those genders. I know, it's supposed to refer to multiple people, but it can work with a singular person as well. Like, at least with being just a man, people know what a man is.
yeah. I mean, definitely telling people that I was changing basically my entire identity was definitely scary. But
Yeah.
told my
No
parents.
one.
I told my parents, and that was when I kind of chose my proper name. Like that was when I kind of became Ted. Um, and my parents were really accepting. I'm very grateful to have such accepting parents.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah,
and
very lucky.
and then last year I was thankful enough to get my name legally changed. So we're officially Theodore.
Let's go.
Yay!
Yeah, I love the name Theodore. It's so cool.
I mean, I only chose it because I was pretty sure that I didn't want to go Teddy for the rest of my life, so I just went with Theodore, you know.
Fair enough. But then you can be Teddy, but you can also be Theodore or like Theo.
Yeah. I never
No,
considered
I just love.
Edward.
Scissor
I
hands.
don't know. Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about Edward. Bit posh for my liking.
What about Edwin?
Edwin.
Did you make them a mimic?
Good grief. Um. Yeah. So I mean, I understand a lot of people out there probably. Well, a lot of people out there won't have an accepting community around them. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna put a message out there. Just because people around you don't accept who you are, that doesn't mean you aren't yourself. Just because someone doesn't accept you for being trans or non-binary or gender fluid or anything, that doesn't mean that you're not. It just means that they are trying to find a PG version of saying this. Lincoln plops.
They're bad.
They're Lincoln poops. They're bad. Boo.
Indeed, they're silly billies.
You are
They
all
should be
valid.
stupid.
You are all valid. And if your parents do not accept you, then we do, and we are now your parents.
Yes. Go
We're
no
adopting you.
contact and find new parents.
I mean, that's one way to do it. I'm adopting you all.
Absolutely. Let us be platonic mother and father to thousands of people worldwide. Woo.
Yay! Yeah, so you've all now been illegally adopted.
And you have no choice in the matter.
Yeah,
This is
no
not
choice.
a choice.
Actually, no, consent is good.
I'm telling you.
Consent is good, guys.
Yeah.
It's gotta be consensual.
Yeah. Joke. It was joke. Consent is not a joke. Consent is serious.
Unconscious people don't want to.
Unconscious people can't consent. Animals can't consent. Children can't consent. Drunk people can't consent. You can only consent if you're fully there. I don't know how we got onto this topic.
If it's not a firm yes, it's a no. Crickets.
Simon. So what's it actually like being trans and knowing you're not the right gender, or not the right gender, but like the gender people are telling you that you are. Like, what's that like?
Oh, I don't really know, to be honest, because I haven't really sat and thought about it. I've just kind of accepted that this is who I am. But
Yeah.
obviously, I myself have been accepted by the people that are around me. But
Yeah.
it from the hate that I have had for being myself, it's horrible. Being trans, a lot of people. I don't think there's a positive way of explaining how being trans feels. In my personal opinion, it's just kind of. I don't know how to explain it very well. I mean, the one way that I would describe it would be the itchy jumper. That's the way I go about it. So, say you were wearing a jumper. Your nan made you a Christmas jumper, and it was one of them really itchy, scratchy ones, and you hate it. And it was one of them really itchy, scratchy ones that you hated. And you were like, this isn't my style at all. I don't like it. It's really itchy, scratchy, and super.
Yeah.
And I kind of use that analogy to represent the gender that I was assigned with at birth. It was really itchy, scratchy. I hated it, and it didn't represent who I was. So a lot of people wearing that itchy, scratchy jumper would go and change it if they had the option to. And that would be changing into a way that makes you feel comfortable with your own body. That's the best way
And
I
then
can
you
go
get
about
people coming along. You get people coming along like, "Hey, why aren't you wearing your jumper? It's a really nice jumper. Everyone else is wearing their jumpers. Like, put it back on."
Yeah, why aren't you wearing that jumper your nan made you? We're all wearing our jumpers that our nan's made.
No, you're
But
weird. You're you're weird in your non-jumper.
exactly. Some people don't even want a jumper. Some people want a t-shirt. Some people don't want jumpers, guys.
No, some people like then they prefer t-shirts.
Some people don't
Or
even
maybe they
like
want to wear.
t-shirts.
Some
Some
people like
people
to
just
wear
want,
several jumpers and get really warm and get heat
oh, I
stroke.
like people.
Some people
Oh,
can't really decide what jumper they want to wear. They keep cycling through different jumpers every day. They're turning for a different jumper. It's epic.
exactly. And then some people don't even like wearing like a jumper or a t-shirt. Some people just rather be shirtless.
Mm. And some people
Mm,
decide they want to layer up on as many jumpers as they can. And some people just go out and wear like things that look vaguely like jumpers, but they're not jumpers. But it's okay. They can wear them anyway.
yeah, like one of them little sleeveless jumpers that you find.
Yeah. And it looks really cool. It's kind of weird, like well not weird, but it's kind of not used to it, but it looks cool on them.
Exactly. And some people, their jumper has got loads of pom-poms on it.
Yeah.
Who doesn't
I'm
love a
not sure
jumper?
what the pom poms are metaphor for, but like still cool. I love pom poms.
Pom-poms are just there because they're there. There's no specific metaphor for them.
Fair enough. You never need a reason for pom poms.
Who doesn't love a wacky jumper with pom-poms on?
For real.
Some
You
people have
know
got
what?
spark.
I want to wear pom poms in my jumper.
Ooh, okay.
Eek.
Now
I
what?
suppose I should probably at some point talk about what it's like to be bi, or like my experience being bi, because you've talked at length about being trans, and I haven't really talked about much.
Oh yeah, you can talk about being bi.
Cool. Um, I just like both. They're both they both look nice. Both genders, like everyone really looks like nice. It's like being attracted to one gender, except take the same feeling and apply it to just anyone, like anyone on the street, you could feel that same way towards. Just like anyone, everyone in sight, you have the potential to be attracted. It's very nice. That's really like I don't have much to say outside of that.
I mean,
Also, apart from why do people assume that because we're attracted to a wider variety of people, that we're more likely to cheat than someone who's just attracted to one gender? Silly.
there's like, I think there's like such a big double standard on just being in general.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'll never understand why different members of the community insist on turning against each other. Like, we've all experienced what discrimination's like. Why are we then perpetuating that?
Hmm. I just don't understand it. Like,
So silly. Like, you know how this person feels when you're like biphobic. Why are you being biphobic? Where's the empathy?
exactly that.
Yeah.
I feel like just being LGBTQ plus, or just any sexuality in general, there's always going to be that double standard.
Unfortunately. Like gay people might discriminate against straight people, straight against gay people, like even though they should like know, they know what attraction is. They should just, well, how can they not get into their heads that like, people just attracted to people with the same body type as them? It's just the same feeling, but portrayed differently or like experienced differently to what they feel.
Exactly. I have seen a bit of a double standard recently. Um,
Yeah.
with women. which has really annoyed me. Obviously, I'm sure we're all aware of the bathroom debate.
Because oh yeah, the bathroom, like who goes to what bathroom?
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
and, and there's a lot of like women's only spaces. Um, and I've seen a lot of cisgender women talking about how they don't want trans women in their spaces. But
Stupid.
at the same time, I've also seen some people talking about how gender women will use gay spaces because they feel safer in them, which confuses the hell out of me because
I just don't really understand why cis women, or like we, I suppose, because I'm cis, like think that trans women is automatically going to assault them just because they have like you know the same part as a man. Like
I
just
mean,
because they have that body means they're just automatically more prone to assault.
it's always confused me about why people are so concerned about this because if a man talking and who identifies as a man with a cisgender man basically, if he wanted to assault someone, a sign on a bathroom would not stop him.
Yeah,
It,
you just walk in and go for it.
it happens all the time in broad daylight. I don't think a bathroom sign on a door is not going to stop a man from just walking in and doing it. Like if a trans woman was to walk into a bathroom, what business is it to you what genitalia she has? You
Absolutely,
are
yeah.
in a female
Exactly.
bathroom. There isn't going to
In the
be a
room.
urinal. Aren't going
Exactly.
to you aren't going to see anything. So why is it your business?
Exactly. We all have separate bloody cubicles of walls.
Like, if you're that concerned about what's going to happen, lock the stall door. The locks are there for a reason.
Exactly.
And
Like I don't see what they're complaining about myself.
I just find it absolutely ridiculous. Like, nothing to be complaining about. You aren't going to be seeing anything. And if anything, by forcing trans women into a men's bathroom, that's only going to put them at risk of assaulted.
Absolutely. Like if you're so worried about these like men assaulting women, like sending, a trans woman who's, got all the surgery, she looks like she passes quite well, and she's like, and sending her into a man's bathroom, what do you think's going to happen to her? She looks like a woman, and she's in a room full of these awful monster men.
Not even just awful monster men, it's just men as well. Like, it's just going to put her at risk. Like, as a trans man, I've been into the men's bathroom before, and I'm not on any hormones. I'm not on any hormones, no puberty blockers, nothing. The most I have done to change my appearance and affirm my gender identity is dress masculine and cut my hair. That's all I've done. And I'll tell you now, you can't tell. I've walked into a men's bathroom before, absolutely fine, and when people are like, oh my god, we can tell, you can't tell.
No, trans investigators have no ground to stand on.
And if they do, it's like a toothpick.
Yeah,
You're standing
they
on a
sometimes do
toothpick.
it like by pure luck.
It's just like when you see like a lot of female athletes as well that look masculine because they've got a lot of muscle on them, and then they're going
Yeah,
around getting, and then they're going around getting misgendered and getting called
yeah.
men.
People getting up in the faces. People are getting up in the faces like, "Oh, you have a penis."
I don't think we can say that, Jeff. Jeff.
You cut out for a second. What did you say?
I don't think we can say penis.
You're
Oh
still
no.
cutting out.
Oh no. Am I here?
Yeah, you're good now. You're good.
Okay, I'm good. But yeah, they've got. Do you have ground to stand on? tip of a toothpick.
Mm. Not even that, like, you know, like a couple of atoms.
I think Crowley on a point of the pinhead has a bit more to stand on than you do.
Absolutely. It's a poor excuse to like find someone to hate.
Like, my existence has not affected anyone else in the slightest.
Yeah, why
Get
do
a
you
grip.
care so much? Yeah.
Like, at the end of the
I
day,
can't-
I'll just want to go to the toilet.
yeah. Like, but why, seriously, why do they care so much? What have you done to like offend them so much?
I don't know, I'm gonna Google it, guys, because I don't actually know.
Let me Google who the hell asked.
Okay, right.
We also wanted to talk about, you know, world politics right now, didn't we?
Okay. Right, I'm trying to find out what's going on here, guys. Why are they so offended by my existence? What have I ever done to you?
Are you legitimately Googling
Yep.
it?
Um. Uh, okay. It says
It's
here
fine.
that they have concerns about whatever. I don't know what they've got concerns about. But it also says that does not mean that those concerns are valid.
They probably have concerns about us poor, frail little cis women. You know, we can't defend ourselves because we've got lady parts. And we're getting, you know, walking into those bathrooms and getting assaulted by quote unquote men who are, you know, they're dressing up in wigs and cards like and sneaking into the bathrooms like spies to assault us.
Yeah. Do you think they're superstitious about trans people in the same way they were about witches in the 1600s?
God, they're
Like,
gonna start burning you guys at stake.
oh, I'm gonna scare you off with my trans paganism or whatever. Oh wait. Okay, so structural oppression. What's it called? Stockade. I can't read that, guys. I'm a bit. Hold on, if I put this into the Jeff, if I put this into the chat, can you read it out for me? Because I can't read.
Yeah.
It's um. Actually, I'm just gonna like. Okay, this is. I'm gonna like copy and paste the paragraph. This is from transaxle.org.uk.
Epic.
Um, if I like, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. How do I? How do I make a? How do I make text bold?
Can you not like
Is it like?
highlight it and then are you on like mobile?
Oh no, I'm on my PC at the moment.
Then can you not control B?
Aha! I've
You
got it,
got it?
guys.
Lovely.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you the paragraph, but it's like the bit in bold that I can't read. I put it in the.
You want me to read the whole thing or just that bit?
Just that bit in bold because I can't read that.
Stochastic terrorism.
So from what I'm stochastic, It's basically just advocate, whether tactically, explicitly, or through advocating structural oppression. So, campaigning to prevent trans people from using the toilets that match their gender identity and presentation is to attempt to facilitate violence by proxy against trans people by forcing them to out themselves every time they use the toilet or put themselves in dangerous situations where they actually are likely to be attacked or raped. I think that's what it means. That's what the website said. So basically, transphobes are silly and they have nothing to actually stand on.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah,
right.
they're trying to make the oppressors into the victims in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not concerned about the safety of trans people. They're concerned about the safety of themselves and the groups they're in.
Transphobes are victimizing themselves.
Yeah, they're like, oh my god, you exist. You know, you're erasing me. That's a crime against me. You vibing in the corner.
Yeah. I don't know, I think trans people just need to keep their mouth shut.
It's sad. We've come so many centuries, and people are still they're still just as hateful as they were. Like, after all this time, you'd think if they'd have learned and grown, but apparently not.
Yeah.
It's just
As PewDiePie wisely once said, it's evolving, just backwards.
Yeah, exactly. It's like when we haven't changed and people's viewpoints haven't changed in several hundred years, at what point do we just accept that we've stopped evolving and we've stopped actually growing as a species and we're actually probably going backwards?
Exactly.
It's like you all are holding up our evolution, bitches. Grow up and catch up with the rest of us.
Yeah. I mean, I myself, I'm a threat to people's existence, but I'm not a threat to your existence because I'm trans. I'm a threat to your existence because I'm going to bite your ankles. Ankle biter.
You made him this way. Be ashamed of yourselves. When he's biting your ankles, look in the mirror and know you only have yourself to blame.
Be scared. Not of my gender, of my teeth.
Be very afraid. Anyway, we wanted to discuss, the current politics of major countries across the world. Hooray.
Yeah. We've kind of already dipped into not just America anymore. UK's also dipped into a bit of transphobia and homophobia.
It started with Trump, and it's sort of spiraled from there.
Trump is something else.
Trump is Trump.
He's a flaming hot Cheeto. Your teacher called him a dictator. It was quite funny, actually.
On a kind of unrelated note, there's this one channel called AI Parodies where they just have an AI Trump running constantly, like a live chat of an AI Trump just answering random questions from the chat.
Wait, are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
What's it called?
I'm gonna try and find a link.
Wait, what's it called? I'm gonna see if I can Google it.
Hang on, I gotta find it. I'm pretty sure it's called AI Parodies or something. Yeah, AI Parodies.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah. There is an AI Trump live right now. I'm pretty sure they do like a daily stream or yeah.
I'm gonna have to find this. This is like
There's 12 hours. The longest stream is 12 hours.
oh my days. I'm looking this up right now. Like, oh my god, you're being dead serious.
But
That is getting a subscribe.
they've been going on for 9 months.
They're in Australia.
But they're in Australia.
Yeah, it says on the it says like when you click
Oh
like
yeah.
more info, it tells
So
you like
it's
where they're
night for
located.
them. It's night for them when they stream most of this. They're
Ah,
streaming AI Trump all night.
this is fabulous.
And you can ask them whatever the hell you want as well.
I think we should do this at some point, like after we finish the podcast. We should do that. It's quite fun. Check out AI parodies, guys. Shout out AI parodies. Affiliation with them. We just think they're cool.
Yeah, they are very funny. They're bringing us some light in these dark times.
For them it is dark right now, so I wouldn't really say light in dark times because it's dark times for them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, Trump, he's in power and he has some horrible viewpoints, and he's decided to enable all of the bigots of America to, be even more confident about their horrible viewpoints. And that is race transphobia across America. And
yeah,
Europe, or not well, England specifically, has decided to follow suit. Thanks, Keir Starmer.
yeah. Uh,
Real life villain for
so I
real.
think it is it. Oh, I'm trying to find out where it was, but yeah. So in America, specifically in Utah and Idaho, pride flags have been banned.
Huh?
In Utah and Idaho, pride flags have straight up been banned.
Jesus. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Why? It's just a
Yeah,
flag with some pretty colours.
but they've not been banned entirely. But it says earlier this year, Utah's Republican-controlled legislators passed bans on flying the rainbow pride flags and other unofficial flags on government property. So that means pride flags, they can't be displayed in schools, offices controlled by the government. Basically, anywhere that the government has control over, the pride flags are not welcome.
Let's all get in a plane, fill it full of pride flags, fly over the Utah and Idaho government bases, and just like throw the pride flags out and drape them in pride flags.
Yeah, I think we should. I think actually
And do our part.
there was a. I think there was actually a world record broken in like Idaho or Utah. Um, find it. Um, yeah. So after the ban of pride flags on government buildings in Utah, um, some absolute icons at the end of March marched a 200-foot long, 30-foot wide trans flag throughout the city.
Hey.
They did it on Transgender Day of Visibility this year, and they broke a world record for it.
Oh, epic.
So yeah, get yourself a giant trans flag, guys.
Yes. I want a giant bi flag to drape all over my entire house.
Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Hmm.
Oh, speaking of pride flags and that, I'm going to Pride this month. Um,
Okay.
and I'm currently in the process of making pride flag loom band bracelets to give out at Pride.
Hmm.
My plan
That
is
sounds
to
really
make about 52. My plan is to make about 52 in the next 2 weeks, but I am running out of loom bands.
How many different Like how many different what would be the word be, like communities? So are you going to cover?
So I did actually have a list, but I think I've lost that list.
Oh, fair enough.
I had it written on my iPad, and I'm selling my iPad. So I've just factory reset it, and I think I may have lost, like, I think I lost it. But
Right.
the plan was to make about, like, I think I was gonna do them in, like, box of 4 and stuff like that, so there was probably about between 10 or 15, I think, different, like, communities represented. But it was more like,
Cool.
I think it was more like the umbrella terms for different communities. So there would be, like, non-binary, and then I'd dip in and do, like, agender. I know it's supposed to be like representative, but I'm only one person, so it was more like umbrella terms and more like, I guess, more widely known gender identities and sexualities, if you get what I mean.
I'm fairly sure it would be pretty much impossible to get loom bands for every single identity in the spectrum, because like there's so many.
I mean, the parade's, well, it's currently, I'm filming this in May, so it's currently 7th of May, and I have until, I haven't even got 2 weeks. I think I've got, I'm trying to think how many days that is. 13 days?
Damn.
I have 13 days to make like 50 bracelets.
Well, you better start making bracelets like you're running out of time.
I've got that reference. I've already started. I've already started making a few, but I mean, if any of you are at a Pride Parade in England at some point and you see someone giving out loom bands, then it's probably me.
I mean, there could be other loom band enthusiasts out there.
If you see someone walking around with 52 loom bands up their arms, then give me a shout.
Anyway, we should probably wrap up soon. We've got about 45 minutes.
Oh, blimey! Okay, that's probably going to be a bit of editing for Kat, but
Oops. I mean, they got like a couple of weeks. It was like technically a month since they have to release Just Sometime Pride Month.
let's see. Ah. Oh yeah, we've got a solid 45 minutes on there. Yeah, I guess we could wrap up.
Cool.
Right. I'll say thank you very much for listening in if you've gotten this far.
Yeah.
We appreciate it a lot. We hope you enjoyed this episode. I think, what episode is this now? 2, 3?
Oh, probably around that.
It's an episode.
It's one of the episodes that exist on the channel and will exist on the channel.
Yeah, you see it at some point. I don't know. Well, ask Kat because we don't know. We do have an episode scheduled for release though. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm just gonna quickly see if I can find out when that episode is due for release because we do like a good episode, guys.
Yeah.
So, episode upcoming is premiering on the 23rd of this month. So that is actually it's the day before I go to Pride. So you are getting this is episode 2, I think. Yeah, this is episode 2. So episode 2 will be airing. Wait, no, episode 1. I can't speak, guys. You are getting episode 1 of the podcast on the 23rd of May. So that is Friday the 23rd of May. Get in your calendars.
Oh yeah.
I'm joking, by the time you're seeing this episode, we're already getting the next episode out. But this episode's going to be out by the time you're seeing this.
Whip whip.
Well, I guess that's it from us. How do we get Craig? How do we get Craig out? Oh,
go away, Craig. Bye bye, stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe. Bye.